Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Gamerspective. My name is Barry, and
This place
today
reeks of the dead. The fallen star must be
we're
near.
playing Diablo 3. We're playing through this on hardcore mode. This is the first time I've played it on hardcore. So the hardest difficulty that's available to me is expert mode, so that's what we're going with. Like a little bit of a challenge. I would have liked it on something a little bit harder, if possible, but this is the only thing that's available to you initially, until you complete the basic game. Now, for the people that don't know the story, a fallen star has just gone crashing through the roof of a cathedral near this village of Tristram,
Prophecy sent me in search of the star that fell on this land.
as my character rightly says.
It fell on the old cathedral. There was only one survivor, Leah. You should speak with her.
And we've come to see if we can do anything to alleviate the
Can't open the
situation.
gates until we drive them back.
Because for some reason the dead have started coming to life
If
and
my old
attacking the
masters
living.
could see me now.
They keep coming.
So we're just going to fight our way through these guys. You unlock new abilities as you level up quite frequently in this game, so there's always something new and interesting cropping up to keep you involved.
I've never seen
in the
anyone
action.
fight like that before. Guards, open the gates. You'll find Leah at the Slaughtered Calf Inn.
So the skill we've just unlocked by reaching level 2 is Ray of Frost. And that slows movement speed and deals damage to enemies as long as you channel it. And I quite like some of these icy abilities, so we're going to see if we can keep an icy theme going for this playthrough. Because there are quite a few elemental based spells that this character, the wizard, can make really good use of. So we're going to see what we can do.
Are you Leah? Rumford said you survived the fallen star.
I did, but it blasted my uncle Deckard Cain into the depths of the old cathedral. I tried to search for him, but the dead were already rising.
That is
I
unfortunate.
came back here to rally the militia, but... Watch out! The wounded are
Oh
turning!
god, here we go.
This is killing business.
That's all you can think about,
Welcome
really.
to the Slaughtered Calf Inn. Bring me whatever treasures you have no...
Fair enough.
We've been under siege for 6 days now. Uncle Deckard is still missing.
That's not good.
Captain Rumford and the others are losing hope. I tell them not to lose faith, but if help doesn't arrive soon,
Well, it has, fortunately for you.
the dead will overwhelm us all, unless something is done.
I will make certain that doesn't happen. Your town is safe.
Thank you. You should speak with Captain Rumford at the gate. He can tell you what to do.
Okay, so we've got to go back where we came from and speak to the captain. As you can see, I've already chosen my character name based around the icy theme. I've called her Shiva.
16 militiamen went out, only Rumford came back.
Right, come on then, Rumford. Let's see what you've got to say for yourself.
What can I do to help you fight the risen dead?
I admire your courage, but Captain Dalton and the militia were slaughtered by those things. Only I survived.
Thanks for the warning, but I won't be dying today.
Confident.
Well, I have seen you fight. Strike at the wretched mothers and their queen. They're the ones vomiting out these horrors.
Oh,
They're
There's
attacking
one.
the barricades!
get out of the way, Rumford. Oh my god, he's just constantly in the way.
There! That's one of the wretched mothers. There are more of them in the ruins down the road.
Right, we picked up some cloth pants, so we're going to equip those.
I, Deckard Cain, have spent many years traveling and writing about the strange creatures in our world, but the sight of the wretched mothers still haunts me. They are the remnants of Queen Asilla's slaughtered handmaidens who were twisted by foul magic. Now they feast upon cadavers and regurgitate them as newly formed, risen dead.
And that Deckard Cain, who's helpfully narrating these lore tidbits, is the guy that we're setting out to rescue.
I will never forget the first time I saw these horrors shambling out of the misty woods. Our loved ones, buried long ago, rose from their graves and began to attack the living. However, the risen dead were only the beginning.
can be worse than the dead getting out of the grave and just deciding they're going to kill people? Not many things, if we're being totally honest. Let's grab a little bit of gold. Is there anything around the side of this house? Keepsake books. Gillian's diary.
Ogden and his wife have offered to let me and grandmother continue to stay with them. I think we will, now that the troubles are over. I am still tormented by horrific nightmares. I keep hoping they will fade, but they seem to be getting stronger.
Doesn't sound very good.
I am Abdalhazir, adventurer, scholar, and researcher. I share my knowledge of this incredible world and its creatures through my insightful missives, often at grave risk to myself. Why, I was recently in Kanduras, where my tents were ransacked by vicious quill fiends. I was able to beat them off with a shoe, but a less bold man would have fared far worse.
Killing.
Oh god, these guys are taking some beat. I think these are... yeah, this is a rare mob or a champion mob, I think they're called. And they often tend to drop powerful or more powerful items. But they often do a lot more damage and have some kind of special abilities. So you have to be a little bit more careful around, usually. So what do we pick up there? Adventuring Buckler. Monster kills grant +1 XP. Bit rubbish, but it's better than nothing, so let's get it equipped. Damp cellar. Let's have a look. Let's check it out. Ooh, there's a cursed chest. Kill 100 enemies to earn a bonus chest. I honestly don't think that's going to happen. We have
Need more arcane
we're
power.
out of arcane power. We have no damage. Yeah, this is not good.
I didn't think I could get any better.
So we didn't get the bonus chest. I don't think there was any way to get that on this level. It's a bit ridiculous, actually. But there's a lot of enemies to kill, and it's all XP, which is good.
I don't have enough arcane power.
We always need XP. I should probably explain a little bit more about hardcore mode as well. Hardcore mode's exactly the same as normal mode, except you only get one shot. If you die, you can no longer play that character. So it's pretty brutal. You can end up putting a lot of hours into it and then die quite carelessly. And I'm told it can be quite heartbreaking, so I'm just going to try and not get too attached to this character. Extra damage, that'll do. And we got some quick shoes. 5% movement speed. That'll do nicely. Right, let's kill this bitch. Got a new skill, Frost Nova. Freezes enemies in place for 2 seconds. It's going to come in useful, I think. And we can also explore down this well as well. Gathering shoes. Golden health pick up by 2 yards. There's a terrible, terrible item boost. So we just look down the well. Random gold. Always nice. Oh, and the undead.
If my old masters could see me now.
How did the undead get down a well? We've unlocked Arcane Orb, but we're going to keep with Frost Ray because it's a frost ability. And I do quite like those. Now we've got an iridescent tear. This is a crafting material and can be used to make better items. I'm going to equip the reptilian buckler because it gives me slightly better survivability. A little bit of gold hanging around. And a treasure chest. Ooh, quite a few items, some health potions. And a new tunic. Now if you're thinking there seems to be a lot of items dropping in this game, yeah, you're not wrong. One of the most, I won't say boring, but one of the things that feels like hard work in this game is inventory management. Because items end up dropping like nobody's business and you've only got this small amount of space to store them in, which isn't great really. But after a little while you can teleport back to town whenever you like and sell or disenchant those items, so that's always handy. More undead, more crow fiends. Smash these barrels, have sometimes got items in them. Not this time, sadly. Braces. Ah, don't spit on me. Did your mother ever teach you it's rude to spit?
That should put an end to the attacks, at least for now.
Die please, thank you. A little bit of gold. Right, we'll follow the path. And we're getting a blinking circle on our radar. That means we're getting close to the objective.
Old Tristram. Diablo himself once walked this place.
Oh, and another cell we can explore. Oh, that is a lot of undead. And quite tough undead at that. Actually running out of arcane power fairly quickly. The plus side being the ability that's on your left mouse button. In this case, it's magic missile. It is actually free to cast, so you've always got something you can do, even if you completely run out of arcane power. But thankfully, it does regenerate fairly quickly, so it's not too bad. Bit of gold. Items. Insightful leather gloves of focus. That's a pretty good item. Intelligence is the primary stat of the wizard, so it increases the damage that you do, but it also increases your resistance to elemental attacks as well. So it's fairly useful, to say the least.
That creature must die!
Oh, okay, these are teleporters, as you can see. Oh, and this guy's a teleporter as well. Wow. Okay, kite them around. Freeze them.
If my old masters could see me now.
And you could.
Need more time.
These guys don't seem to be getting slowed very much by my attacks, that's worrying. Shield any better? No, it's not. That's another thing you spend half your time doing, looking at your inventory to see if any of the items you've picked up are better than what you've already got. There's the Wretched Queen. And she's down. Got a belt. Increases life regen. It's always nice. And now I have to talk to Captain Rumford again in Tristram.
Thank you for your help, but could you talk some sense into Leah? She won't give up on the idea of rescuing her uncle.
Nor should she. I will help her find him.
Yeah, that's getting found. That increases our toughness. But we don't heal as much. They gotta give us more health though, so we're gonna use that.
Let us search for your uncle.
We'll need to open the cathedral first. The guards locked it up before they were ambushed. Rumford told me they fought their way back to Adria's hut. The key must still be there.
Let's go then. What are we waiting for?
Here, let me open the gate.
That's so kind of you.
Adria was my mother, but I don't know much about her. She died when I was very young. I was raised by Uncle Deckard.
Okay.
What about your father?
I'm told he was a great warrior who was lost when Tristram fell to the demons.
Sounds like you've got a pretty powerful family heritage then.
Look! A hidden cellar! Follow me!
Oh wow.
I think there was more
A
to your
hidden
mother
cellar.
than you know.
People said she was a witch, but I never
That's
believed it.
convenient.
Captain Dalton!
Oh, okay, there's the slain militiamen from the town. Oh, we need to avoid those, otherwise we're going to get frozen and die horribly. I didn't think this through. And run. Right, let's see if we can get rid of some of these little guys. Freeze. And freeze, come on. Please come off cooldown whenever you're ready.
I need arcane power.
Alright, that's the deceased captain down. And what has he dropped? Adventuring Sacred Scutum. Okay. I misread that as scrotum for a second there, but whatever.
Here's the key, and my mother's journal. What I've seen of it is disturbing. I want to know more about her, but that can wait. We need to save Uncle Deckard first.
That we do.
I will search the cathedral. You stay here and learn what you can.
Thank you.
Aiden came to me last night.
Ding.
I
level
suspected
7.
what was lurking within his troubled heart. I consoled him as best I could.
I'm sure you did.
Regardless, wherever he's headed, hell will surely follow in his wake. The shadows close in on Tristram once again. But like Aiden, I'll be gone before they fall.
We need a new weapon. Even though it's not a wizarding weapon, we'll equip this javelin because it gives us a nice damage bonus. Also, how the hell is she going to use a javelin in one hand? In the early stages of the game, it's often better to ignore stats and purely go for weapon damage because a lot of the, well, all the skills really scale on weapon damage. So the higher your weapon damage, the more damage you're going to do. Thing over here, no. Right, follow the arrow, go to the cathedral. More undead. As you can see, they're dying a lot quicker now that we've got a nicely upgraded weapon.
Another unlucky villager.
Yeah, you're not kidding. Let's hope we can stop any more going the same way. Piss on these guys with the icy ray. Why so many undead?
So this is Tristram Cathedral. The fallen star is somewhere
Oh,
inside.
the undead are also inside. Okay, looks like we're going down there. Seems safe.
This must be where the star fell. Its crater is tinged with some strange magic.
Right, so I'm guessing we're not going to want to jump straight down there then. Chandelier chain. Oh, nice. Armor rack, leather pants. More armor than what we're wearing at the moment, so let's equip those. Oh, what the hell is this thing? Grotesque. You're not kidding. Ooh, okay. Oh, there's another one.
The grotesques may seem slow and senseless, but they hide many dangers within their hideously malformed bodies. A set of spikes lurks beneath the monster's flesh, and foul parasites nest within them. It is said that these horrors themselves are constructed by a greater evil, a darkness that I cannot even fathom.
That's fairly disgusting. Okay, there's nothing to kill with that one. As you can probably tell, this game is fairly lore heavy, and I do quite like listening to all this stuff, so apologies if you don't quite like it.
My name is Latdanan, and I am cursed. Once the captain of King Leoric's army, I lived only to honor my land and my king. No man has a greater love for his king than I had for mine, even as I drove my blade through his dark and corrupted heart.
Okay, so you kill your king. Seems like we'll probably find out exactly why later on if we keep reading more of his diary entries. Smash the barrels. A little bit of gold. And what's up these stairs?
We thought we could keep the dead trapped here. Akarat, save me.
Sorry, my friend, there was nothing that could be done. Fortune Shrine. 25% magic and gold find. What that basically means is it gives you a 25% increased chance to find magical items and gold, which is quite nice. But there's no guarantee, obviously, that those magical items are going to be any kind of upgrade for you. So a lot of the things in this game that when it comes down to loot are a bit of a lottery. Because, I mean, in a recent patch it was fixed so that the loot will always be useful for your class. But again, there's no way of them guaranteeing that what drops will be an upgrade. Because if every piece of item that you got was an upgrade, obviously there'd be no challenge in the game. Oh, we have some new law.
Some foul new disease has taken hold in this land, and the carrion bats are near the heart of it. Since returning to Tristram, I have seen their numbers surge. The evil forces that linger here give them strength, and I fear that the worst is yet to come.
That's not good. Carrion bats filled with diseases. Let's kill these guys. And these guys are plagued, quite appropriately.
Time to test my skills.
Oh, they dump poison puddles on the ground. So we're going to have to try and not stand in those, if possible. Hopefully they are dropping quite a few health globes, which is always nice. Die, thank you. We've got adventuring. Was that short bow of wounding? It's an increase in damage, but it uses both of our hands. We'll not bother using that for now, I don't think. Chances are we'll find another decent weapon quite soon anyway, so... Explore the side rooms, a little bit of gold. Gathering leather, hood of the bear. It's always good. There's actually no way down there. Ooh, some enemies. In the meantime, let's carry on looking for Deckard, because I'm sure if the undead are running rampant through this cathedral, he won't be able to survive for long on his own. Okay, that's a dead end as well. That's interesting. Ah, so we're going to need to go down there. That's another thing that's involved in a lot of the instances in this game, backtracking. You end up doubling back on yourself quite regularly, so a lot of it's randomly generated as well. Ooh, treasure goblins. Now, we ideally want to kill both of these guys, if possible, because they don't normally come in pairs. And I'm quite annoyed that they've gone their separate ways, actually. I think the other guy's going to get away now. And they do drop quite a lot of loot. Come on, die.
If my old
oh, we got
masters
him
could see
just
me now.
before we managed to escape. And we've got the diamond skin ability, but we can't equip that at the moment because we only have one skill slot, and that's used up by Frost Nova. So when we get another skill slot, we'll equip diamond skin. I think that's a quite decent survivability tool. It makes you immune to damage for a few seconds, so if you can't get out of the way or something, you can always use that to try and help survive.
Need more arcane power.
Let's just cut our way through these swathes of enemies. Nothing up here. People feasting on a dead villager, that's lovely. Ooh, a treasure chest, okay. Use those. And those as well. Okay, I don't think it's this way. I think it just doubles back on the path that we started off on, so we'll go down the other way. See what we can find. I think I've unlocked some runes for my abilities that kind of give them a kind of boost. So let's have a look. Magic missile. I've got charged blast that increases the damage. Handy. Ray of Frost. Reduce the channeling cost to 11 from 16, that's handy. And we get a rune for Frost Nova at level 12. Okay. Adventuring Two-Handed Sword of the Snake. That was a big boost to damage. Big boost. We'll use that. Oh, what do you know? It is actually the other way. That's quite annoying. Yeah, the thing with this game is that a lot of the places are randomly generated. So even if you've been somewhere many times, there's still no guarantee that you're actually going to know where you're going. Which in a way is quite good, because it keeps things a little more interesting than they otherwise would be. But it can mean for some tedious trekking through areas that you've been through many times. Ah, here we are. Leoric's Passage.
Foul minions, stay back! Back!
That's Deckard.
May this ledge hold. The Skeleton King?
The power of the fallen star awakened me, and soon all will suffer as I have suffered. Gods, bring me his bones!
No, I'll save you, old man. That's it, come for me, I'm much younger and fitter.
Cain, I will save you!
There we go.
Stay back!
Oh, big guy. Freeze him. Head Cleaver, the Royal Executioner. With a name like that, was he ever going to be anything else? Really? And we got Adventuring Braces. Plus 2 XP. That'll do.
Oh, thank you. But why did you risk yourself for me?
You live. Fortune smiles on you, old man. I'm here to bring you back to Leah.
Oh, it is wonderful to hear that Leah is well. I feared the worst.
Nah, she's fine.
I learned of this secret passage through old maps I found. We must discuss the fallen star. Follow me to Tristram.
We must. Let us indeed go to Tristram.
I have fulfilled my promise to Leah and rescued her uncle, Deckard Cain. Now, all that stands between me and the fallen star is the Skeleton King, who has returned to darken Tristram once again.
Right, let's see what Leah's got to say.
Uncle, you're alive!
Thanks to you and your friend here.
Our time is running short. What can you tell me about the fallen star?
Not much, I'm afraid, though the prophecy of the end days surely points to it as a sign that the end has begun.
Please, Uncle, not more of your stories. All that matters now is that you're back.
Okay, so it's talking about the prophecy of the end days. I'm going to end this video here and we'll find out more about this prophecy next time. I've been Bai and I will see you later.